Hey everyone, welcome back to Kal-El Frontline. Jay here with another review. Today I'm reviewing Action Comics number 987. The title of this issue is The Oz Effect, Part 1. It is written by Jurgens, pencils by Viktor, Bogdanovic, inks are by Jonathan Glapion, Leisten, and Bogdanovic. Colors are by Mike Spicer, with letters by Leigh. Cover is by Nick Bradshaw and Brad Anderson, with variant cover by Neil Edwards and Jeromy. Mr. Oz begins his move by having his agents create chaos across the planet as Superman works to stop it. But when Mr. Oz steps from the shadows, his identity rocks the last son of Krypton to his core. I want to give a warning here. This review will contain major spoilers. So if you have not read Action Comics number 987 and do not want to be spoiled, please put this video in your to-watch list and come back and check it out after you read the book. Okay, so if you're here, then you've either read the issue or you want to be spoiled anyway. So let's get right to it. Jurgens knows Superman. That's a given. And he starts off this issue showcasing that as Superman is doing very classic Superman things by ensuring that a war-torn country gets its vaccines they need so desperately. This is a great way to start us off. It actually showcases who he is and why so many look up to him as a hero and makes what happens with the reveal even more heartbreaking. Mr. Oz begins to unleash his agents that we've been seeing since Rebirth started. Humans with the encircled Z on like their arms, on their necks, stuff like that. He basically has agents unleash the worst of humanity, which are like greed, hate, all that kind of stuff, but on a massive scale, creating everything from hate crimes to poaching to ecological disasters and mass murder. Superman arrives too late at a village he brought the vaccines to earlier, as agents of Oz raided the village for the vaccine to sell. And in doing so, they killed all the villagers and they burned it down. This really shows us the dark side of Oz, something that we have been seeing. He seems to teeter on this line of helping Superman and creating these types of disasters that hurt him. From the flames, though, Oz emerges and finally removes his hood back at the Fortress of Solitude, revealing himself to be Superman's Kryptonian father, Jor-El. This doesn't really shock me, though. Ever since he first appeared during the Johns and Romita Jr. run in the New 52, I have always speculated that it could be Jor-El. Given the interest in the last son of Krypton, and Jor-El's face we actually see is half burned, or scarred, as he tells Superman that he survived. And we see that the cost seems to be far more than just these physical scars, but because he's given into this chaos that he has caused. So it's a deeper psychological scars that he has too. The story is solid, and we didn't have to wait until like the third or fourth part of the story to get the big reveal. Although I do think that there's still more of this revelation than meets the eye. Why else would they actually give us it this early on, you know? Thematically, it normally comes later on in the story. So I think there's going to be another big reveal coming out later on. Now, for me, the art, it feels very 80s, 90s. And this is the best, I mean this in the best possible way, though. It has a very classic, honest, old-school Superman feel, which I want when I read this book. While the colors, though, contrast that, and even the paneling some, to bring in, you know, into a modern day setting. So we got that classic lines meets the bold modern colors. I love that. The contrasting color schemes and feel as we shift from Superman to Oz sets the mood for the scenes, with Superman being set in this bright, bold, colored, full palette, while Oz has this, and his agents have this dark shadow cast upon them that quickly shifts the mood to the darker recesses that humanity is facing in these panels. My one gripe, though, is that at times the details aren't all there, which, for me, if you know me, I love the detail. I love high detailed art. So, for the art, I give it 4 stars. Overall, this was a great start to the story. I know that Jurgens has his work cut out for him, because honestly, no matter what the truth behind Oz is he Jor-El or is he someone else pretending to be Jor-El, or is it this or if it's that? It doesn't matter, because there are going to be those people who are out there going to be picking it apart because the mystery went on for so long, and it's not Jurgens' fault. It's because of DC, and it started back from the New 52. That people have made up their own headcanon, and that is all that they will accept at this point. So it's wherever people think he should be, that's who he should be, and there's no way it could be anything else. But I'm hooked with this story. This opener has me. I'm on board for it all the way through because of this opener, and I cannot wait to see the rest of this arc unfold, and see its conclusion. And I expect a lot of twists and turns, as Jurgens is known to do so. So for the story getting 4.5 stars and the arc getting 4 stars, I guess overall 4.25 stars. I say you should definitely pick it up for the revelation and for what it could actually mean for the rest of the DC rebirth. Well, those are my thoughts. Now I want to know yours in the comments below. Also, like this video, subscribe to Comic Frontline. Check out and subscribe to my channel, The Comic Book Theater. Check out comicfrontline.com, the site, for all the latest previews, reviews, news, and interviews, along with fun, unique features with daily updates. And don't forget to like and follow me, The Comic Book Theater, Media Menace, and Comic Frontline on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and download Frontline Live every week on iTunes for free. I'll include all these links in the description below. Until then, I'll catch you in the next review.